on his butt. I will be attacking his left foot today with my right hand, which is normally my recommendation because of course most people are going to be right-handed, right-legged. I'm right-handed. I'm going to attack his weaker side with my stronger side. So the theme is one-handed attacks. So things we can do with one arm. Now, for some of these, you might see them as unique. Others of you'll just say, well, that's a one-arm version of that. Both of them are correct. It's just jiu-jitsu, guys. But as we get more advanced in jiu-jitsu, it becomes quite imperative that all four of our limbs, at least 2 hands, 2 feet, are doing things at any given point in time. So I can't always put all of my, say, 2 hands, 2 feet into an attack because I need to leave other ones doing certain things. Okay? So one of the ones that is a case of that is when we're in our footlock positions. And if we use 2 hands, sometimes it will let him or her get grips or come up on top of us. So let's have a look how we can do a footlock with one hand first, and then we're going to get into chokes, Americanas, everything. So I'm going to borrow Greg. So let's look at a basic Achilles or ankle lock position. So he's on his butt. I will be attacking his left foot today with my right hand, which is normally my recommendation because of course most people are going to be right-handed, right-legged. I'm right-handed. I'm going to attack his weaker side with my stronger side. So there's a bit of game theory there. Now, when you guys go through for footlocks, don't go too deep. Obviously, don't go too shallow that the toes come out. You're trying to cut through at a 45 right in the crook of his heel here. Okay, so that bone will be right here. Don't move it to here, don't move it up here, right there. So as I've come through here, my left hand here can be holding Greg away. See how I'm using my left hand to hold him away. Sometimes he might have had my collar already, but with a good grip break, I can now hold his grip away and use my left hand there. So you see that my left hand is constantly doing stuff, okay? But if I grab my lapel with my right hand, I've now got my fulcrum reinforced. So no matter what grips I had on him, I can now hide my right elbow, okay? And notice how I use my body to reinforce the fulcrum on this one. So let's just watch it without Greg's foot here. So I've got him in any form of 50-50 or ashigarami, okay? And I've got my collar here, all right? But notice how when I fall back, guys, so I hide my elbow and I fall back this way, can you see how the fulcrum came up? And that's with my body weight. So before I use this muscle group, I want to fall back and pull the fulcrum up with my body weight. So if I've got Greg's leg, wouldn't matter what kind of position I have him in. But once I've got my lapel here, by pulling my elbow back, and then watch as I fall how my hand will come up with me, that will give me my footlock before I actually have to use force, which can come next. But for now, let's go without force. So it doesn't matter what position my feet are in, okay? I like this one more than this one, okay? But this one can be counted to the back easier, all right? But both have pros and cons. So the first technique, lapel here, and then I can use my left hand here or even on the mat to pull my elbow back, and then when I fall, I get the tap there. Of course, I've got the bridge to come, but let's leave that one up our sleeves, shall we? All right, so let's practice our footlocks here. And if you want to take it a step further, advanced students, you can start to bring it over to this side, move into a 50-50, and then you can use your left knee to perform that fulcrum drop here, like that, okay? So if you're advanced, feel free to practice it from the top side, and you can use that as your free force before we actually start to bridge, okay? Let's go. Let's go.